All right, so children, let's finish today's work first. All right, so I need to apologize to I think Nikki, Hannah, and Ian also, right? Because I think they did their work and they submitted some of the solution, but this time around I didn't manage to crop their answer. All right, simple reason is because I think that we have a lot to cover. Right, there might not even be Kahoot today. All right, so we have to try to finish today's work. All right, because today is the last lesson already, and I keep talking like that, I will not be able to finish. And some of you are having your test like tomorrow or coming Monday and all this, on Friday and all this. So let's finish this, man. All right, this will be a good overhaul revision for you guys. Come. So the diagram shows a sequence of pattern. Oh, every time, right, you have to understand that the pattern number is very important. The pattern number is the link, right? The pattern number is the link to the answer. So down here, what do you see? I see 2 crosses. Down here, I can count 6 crosses. Down here, I can count 3, 6, 9, 12 crosses. What's the pattern? Many of you like to do this, right? +4. Down here, +6. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. All right. The next one will be plus what? 4, 6, +8. Can you see that? So 12 + 8 will give you the next one, which is 20, which is pattern number 4. It's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong in order to secure the 1 mark. Nothing wrong with that. So down here, you can secure your marks, say that it's 20. It's okay. All right, but as you know, right, this type of increment, right, this type of increment is what I call what? Second level constant. Second level constant. It's not going to be the what? It's not going to be the simple term n is equal to a plus d n minus 1. It's not about this, right? It's not about this already. Right, so you cannot use this. You cannot use this because this is only for first level constant. All right, so how? You have to try and error a little bit. All right, maybe you don't like that method. Right, that method can use, but you don't like that method, never mind. So you can try and error a bit. Ask yourself the pattern number. How do you link the pattern number to the answer? How do you link the pattern number to the answer? How do you link the pattern number to the answer? All right. So some of you actually can just guess and check and try one. Look. Let me try the 2. All right. So maybe I try 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 cannot to give me the 6. Just for fun. All right. Pattern 3. Can I say 3 times 3? Is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. You know Li Xiaolong, the Bruce Lee. So math also can have all this sound, you know. Hey, can you see, children? So it's like it works, you know. So pattern 1 is like 1 times 1 is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So what is term n? What is term n, children? What is term n? Term n is simply n times n plus n lah. All right. N times n plus n, which is equal to what? N times n is n squared, what? Plus n lor. All right, and this will be your answer. N squared plus n. Yes, the system. Naughty system. Anyhow mark my answer. Because the system is looking for the factorized view, which is n plus 1. But again, this answer, right, of n squared plus n, nothing wrong. This is okay. This is good. Actually, this is better. Understand, our children? So sometimes it's about guess and check also. You must be able to recognize what? Recognize that the pattern number is the ultimate clue. It will give you the clue towards the answer. So that's the first thing I will always take note for number pattern kind of question. All right. But I want to use your method. You remember the numbers first or not? You don't remember the numbers, you want to use my method. Okay, come. So this is my method. All right. So the method down here is called the term n is equal to an squared plus bn plus c equal to d. All right. And the numbers are 1, 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 9, 3, 1. All right. And down here, I need the first 3 answers, which is 2, 6, and 12. So once you get this, you can press your calculator. Let's go. Menu 5, 1, 3. Menu 5, 1, 3. Enter in. 1 equal 1 equal 1 equal 2 equal 4 equal 2 equal 1 equal 6 equal 9 equal 3 equal 1 equal 12 equal answer. All right. X, the question say X is actually equal to A, which is equal to 1. Press your equal. Y is actually equal to the B, is equal to 1. Z, which is equal to C, is equal to 0. Press menu, press 1, back to your normal calculator mode. So down here you can see it's 1, 1, 0, right? You put back into your equation. What is A? A is a 1. What is B? B is a 1. What is C? C is a 0. All right, so it's basically 1n squared plus 1n plus 0. Whoa! Sure! Isn't this the same as this? Isn't 1n squared the same as n squared plus n plus 0? Don't write lah. Can you see not? So this is Burns method, remember or not? Which if you remember the number, you can use. But if you cannot remember number, can you please at least guess and check a little bit? All right, whereby you try to link up the pattern number with the answer. Understand or not? Because if you can do this, right, which figure has 1, 1, 1, 3, 0 crosses? This is like the answer. This is like the answer. You're supposed to look for the what? The figure number. Right, so n squared plus n, all right, must give you the 1, 1, 1, 3, 0. All right, so what can you do? What can you do? All right, you can do some guess and check here. All right. If you can do some guess and check here, you'll be able to solve for n. All right, so maybe you just give it a try first. All right, so you can just try 100 square plus 100. What do you get? So 100 square plus 100. 10100. All right, it's not there, but it's closer. All right, it's 1 mark only. Come on. So you increase a little bit lah, children. Increase a little bit. Maybe 102 square plus 102. 102 square plus 102. Oh, it's getting even closer, children. Oh, all right, and the last one you try maybe is 105. 105 squared plus 105. All right, what do you get? All right, you'll get the answer of 11130. So answer is 105 lah. Yes, Nikki, you raise your hand.
So basically, Mr. Ong, like in the notes, right, when I asked for my math teacher consultation whether such questions like this will come out, right, she replied that when such types of question such type of questions when they come out, they usually involve square. For example, like n square plus or minus something or times plus something, not usually the one, because I saw that because I can't memorize that 111421 that one fully, and then also I'm not so sure whether that's the right method, because I think that method also not in school taught as well.
My goodness, how can you say that? You hurt me,
No,
Nikki.
but then
My
I was saying
goodness.
that,
Oh,
I mean, like,
oh, oh.
it's
Heart
still a good
attack.
method.
Somebody call
Like,
995.
I wrote it down for my reference,
Okay,
but
okay. Whatever it is, all right, whatever it is, your school teacher have certain way of teaching. Just follow your school teacher, all right? All right, I don't want to argue who is correct, who is wrong, and what is good and what is not good. All right, so if you want to get the question done, you can choose whatever method you want. All right, I'm not here to judge by saying who is correct and who is wrong, and I don't have time to do all this argument already. Oh, so if you have a better method to get to the answer, use it. Right, my objective is the same as yours. I want you to get full marks. Full stop. Simple as that. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, so if you don't like this method, it's okay also. Really, it doesn't matter to me. All right, my objective, as I say, is very clear. It's so that you can have an option. All right, so chill, man, chill. Everybody chill. Come, let's go into the next question, which is today's worksheet. All right, but before that, right, I got one student who actually asked me this question. I think it's from the workbook or something like that. So I just want to go through this question with you all first. Okay, so this type of question is about forming up an equation. Let's take a look at it. Tom cycles from school. All right, from school. Oh, sorry, Tom cycles from his house to the school. So down here, usually I'll draw a storyline. This is the house, and this is the school. All right, And usual speed, right? His usual speed down here is equal to 12 kilometer per hour. That's his usual speed. If he increased his speed to 25 kilometer per hour, look at the English here. 2, all right, this is the fast speed. All right, can you see the English here? They say his speed to 25 kilometer per hour. It's not by 25 kilometer per hour. You know what's the difference between by and to or not? By means you have to add on, add on. All right. So if he increased his speed by 25 kilometer per hour, right, means you have to take 12 plus 25. Do you not understand that? Which is equal to 37 kilometer per hour. Can you see the English here? But when the question use to, right, to 25 kilometer per hour, don't do anything. Just take it as 25 kilometer per hour. Children, can you see the English here? It's very naughty. All right. So be careful of the by and the word to. Please be careful. All right. So now his new speed is 25 kilometer per hour. What happened? Oh, he reached school earlier. How much earlier? He reached school 8 minutes earlier. All right. So it's earlier by 8 minutes. All right. 8 minutes. Is that okay? And this 8 minutes, right, because everybody is hour, I will automatically change to hour 8 divided by 60. If you press your calculator, all right, minutes change to hour 8 divided by 60, you get a 2 over 15 hour. 2 over 15 hour. So he is 2 and over 15 hours earlier. Can? And here comes the very important clue. The distance from his house to the school, the distance down here is equal to X kilometer. Similarly, the distance down here is also X kilometer because house to school is the same place. So the first question, express in terms of X, the usual time Tom takes to cycle from his house to the school. Usual time. So remember your magical triangle? Your magical triangle of DST. Don't suck thumb. All right. So the time is equal to what? Time is equal to distance over speed. So we are looking for the usual. So the distance is X over the speed of 12. All right. So kilometer, you measure with kilometer, you get hours. Very good. Next portion. What did the question say? Express in terms of X the time Tom takes to cycle at a faster speed. So you're looking for a time again. Time is equal to distance over speed. The time is equal to distance, right? Distance is the same distance, X, over the speed, which is 25 now. All right, and kilometer is fair. You'll get hours after that. All right, so usually part A and part B is to lead you on to find part C. What did they see in part C? Look, using your answers in part A and B, form an equation in terms of X to describe the differences, all right, in terms of the time. Can you see something? The black color, right, the usual, this one, right, because he is slower. All right, because he is slower. This one, he's slower. Means that he required more time. Is that true? Is that true? Right, because he is slower, he required more time. Versus this one, he is faster at 25 kilometer per hour, right? He's faster, he required less time in order to reach school. Correct or not? So you need what? You need the slower time, which is X over 12 hours. This one will give you a slower, which is a more time, minus the what? The faster, right, which is X over 25. Right, this one is a shorter time. You need a more time minus a less time to give you a difference of what? 2 over 15 hours. Can you still follow? All right. And it's beautiful, children. Everything is hour is beautiful. So what do? You try to combine the denominator to the same. So 15 and 25, I use 300. 15 times 25, easier. And the 15 I also can make to 300. All right, I can do that by doing something called equivalent fraction. So 12 I times 25 to give me 300. X must times 25 also. 25x. 25 times 12 to give me 300. X must times 12 again to give me 12x. 15 times 20 to give me 300. 2 must times 20 to give me 40. All right, and down here is still here. Once the denominator is the same, 25x minus 12x, 25 minus